Greetings. If you are watching this video, it's probably because you're considering buying this aLLreLi travel charger. As is often the case, I received this product free for the purpose of review, but despite that, I'm going to be completely candid because I shop on Amazon the same way you do, and I certainly don't want anything unpleasant showing up in the mail. So first of all, this is a fairly standard unit. It's got the sort of the main base unit with its 4 outputs and interchangeable plugs on the end. So you got your standard US plug, and you release the plug by pushing the little button here, and then you can kind of pop it off, drop it on the floor, and then put the next one on. So it's got the 3 plugs pictured, and they all, I presume, go on and off with relative ease, without any real concern. So from a mechanical perspective, it's fine. Let's actually plug something into it though and see what happens. The first thing I like to test is plug it into the meter and see if it draws any current just sitting there. And it's bouncing back and forth between 0.1 watts and 0 watts, so it's pretty good from that perspective. Let's plug my iPad into it and see what kind of output we get. But first, let's try the 1 amp plug just to see what we get. And okay, so the plug is clearly labeled 1 amp, but it's giving us 2 amps anyway. So that may be something to note if you have particularly sensitive electronics. And let's change things up a little bit with plugging in an iPhone into another port and see how it reacts. Okay, so both units are charging. Let's switch the meter up and see what we're getting from for the phone. Okay, so we know from previous experience we're pumping out 2 amps to the iPad, and the phone is getting it's a 0.87 to 0.9, kind of bouncing around. That's pretty much what you'd expect for a phone. So it's providing actually more than the rated output in one of the plugs, which may or may not be a concern to you depending on, again, if you have very sensitive electronics. So I would say that it's a solid charger. Just note that there may not actually be a difference between the 2 types of output plugs. So at any rate, I hope that's helpful. If it's not, please leave me a comment. Let me know what it is you'd like to know. And until next time, happy shopping.